Good morning. Welcome to the 2025 Baccalaureate Commencement Ceremony for the College of Engineering. I'm Mark Asta, Berkeley Engineering's Executive Associate Dean. Before we begin this event, I would like to highlight the ways we can ensure that everyone gathered here for this special occasion can fully enjoy the program. To begin, we request that you please stay in your seats and keep the aisles clear, and please watch your step. As with every official university event, time, place, and manner policies apply. We request that you refrain from actions that disrupt this celebratory event or prevent the commencement speakers from being seen or heard. Individuals who disrupt this official university activity, your graduation ceremony, may be asked to leave the event and may be subject to additional actions. Thank you for your partnership in helping us to celebrate our students as they so richly deserve. I'm now pleased to introduce my colleague, Professor Rebecca Abergel, Associate Dean for Inclusive Excellence in the College of Engineering and the Chair of the Engineering Faculty. She will be serving as our ceremony's Faculty Marshal.
Good morning. I am Associate Dean Rebecca Abergel, and I'm honored to serve as Faculty Marshal for the College of Engineering's class of 2025 Bachelor's Degree Commencement. And we are delighted to celebrate this special day with you at the Greek Theater. As we gather together today, the College of Engineering would like to acknowledge that UC Berkeley sits on the territory of Huichin, the ancestral and unceded land of the Chochenyo-speaking Ohlone people. That includes this space, the Greek Theater. Ever since the University of California was founded in 1868, Berkeley faculty, students, and staff have benefited from this land, and we are no exception. This remarkable place continues to be of great importance to the Ohlone and other indigenous people who stewarded this land for countless generations. They include the Mawekma Ohlone tribe, the Ohlone Indian tribe, and the confederated villages of Lishaun. As we honor the students who have worked so hard for this moment in their lives, we also recognize the Ohlone people and other indigenous groups who are alive and flourishing members of the Berkeley and broader Bay Area communities with a rich heritage and cultural traditions that are also worth celebrating. As you graduate from Berkeley Engineering, we hope you take inspiration from how Native people steward this land by becoming strong stewards of a just society. It is a great privilege for us to stand here today, and we thank you for coming. Today's ceremony is being webcast. If you would like to share the address with family and friends, it is engineering.berkeley.edu/BEgrad. And to everyone who has already tuned in, welcome. For those joining in person, live event captioning in English, Spanish, and Mandarin is accessible via the QR code on the last page of the printed program. Now, we have invited members of the University Student Singing Group, Decadence, to sing the national anthem to begin the ceremony. I now invite everyone to please stand as you're able.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
This morning's commencement celebration is devoted to our class of 2025 bachelor's degree candidates. UC Berkeley is recognized as a world leader in education, home to more top-ranked programs than any other public university. The programs in the College of Engineering are no exception, and our graduates will receive great respect accordingly. Before us are more than 900 exceptional individuals who have earned a bachelor's degree from Berkeley Engineering. We are thrilled to recognize your accomplishments today. We have a great ceremony planned this morning, and we ask that everyone please stay for the entire event out of respect for all of our candidates. To offer the first of what will be many congratulations to our candidates, I am pleased to present Soo-Jae King Liu, Dean of the College of Engineering. Please welcome Dean Liu.
Good morning, class of 2025. It is my great privilege and joy as Dean to welcome you and your family and friends to Berkeley Engineering's Baccalaureate Commencement. Today, you will hear inspiring stories and words of advice from our speakers who are joining the celebration of your milestone achievement. It's a memorable day, but I know from experience that you won't remember every detail of what is said here. You see, 40 years ago, that's back in May 1985, I was sitting where you are now, in the stadium, in the audience, watching one of my friends graduate with a UC Berkeley bachelor's degree in electrical engineering and computer science. I didn't imagine back then that I would be listening to many more commencement speeches here, not to mention from the stage as a Berkeley faculty member. Although the stories and words of advice have varied through the years, a common theme of all the speakers' messages has been optimism. People in society have always faced many challenges. As students and practitioners of engineering, we regularly view the world through the lens of problem solving. Our drive to innovate solutions in order to help people can have transformative impact. I'll give you just a few examples. Engineers have given mobility to disabled people, provided safe drinking water to billions, enabled communication with loved ones around the world, and enabled space travel. As you know, engineers are creative, advancing technology for the benefit of humanity, including those who are vulnerable or disadvantaged. Humanity also refers to human nature and the quality of being humane, which is ever more important as people in society become increasingly dependent on the technology that we innovate. To maximize the benefit and minimize any unintended negative consequences of our technology on humanity in the work that we do, our teams need to be inclusive of people with a diversity of experiences and perspectives. This includes non-engineers. This summer, I will be taking on a new role as president of the National Academy of Engineering in Washington, D.C. So, in a sense, I am graduating from Berkeley together with you, embarking on the next stage of my career. The knowledge and skills that we've gained here at Berkeley do not guarantee smooth sailing ahead, but they do provide us with the ability to continually learn and adapt in navigating the inevitable challenges and opportunities that will come. And we should remember that we remain a part of the Berkeley community, which consists of people from across the country and around the world. With them, we can find camaraderie and strength for our journey ahead. So now I'd like to conclude my final commencement speech as dean with a statement of optimism from a ceremony that I attended here many years ago. And it's a statement adapted from a popular Timbuk3 song. Our future is so bright, we gotta wear shades. Congratulations, and go Bears! I'm now delighted to introduce our exceptional student speaker, Trishala Jain. A Bay Area local who grew up in the nearby city of Dublin, Trishala was introduced to Berkeley when she was in middle school as a participant in our Girls in Engineering program. She points to that program for igniting her passion for engineering and proceeded to help as a volunteer for 2 additional summers. Happily, she returned to UC Berkeley as an undergraduate, joining the Management, Entrepreneurship, and Technology program, or MET program, and she's earning 2 concurrent degrees in electrical engineering and computer sciences and in business. Trishala kept herself quite busy both in and out of the classroom, serving as president of the MET Student Board, leading initiatives to support underserved applicants, and joining Diversitech, a student-run technology consultancy that worked with clients like Adobe and NVIDIA. As an undergraduate, Trishala also co-founded Oratora, an AI-powered communication coach. She plans to continue building Oratora after graduation while working as an associate product manager at Google. Please help me give a warm welcome to our baccalaureate student commencement speaker, Trishala Jain.
Okay. Thank you, Dean Liu, for that amazing introduction, and good morning, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. I'm Trishala Jain, and it is a true honor to be standing here today at the class of 2025 commencement for Berkeley Engineering. Today we celebrate not just a moment, but a movement, one powered by ideas, curiosity, collaboration, and relentless effort. To the mentors, professors, and communities who supported us, today is your day too. Each one of you has shaped how we think, solve, and carry ourselves, not just as engineers, but as people. Thank you. In thinking about today, I kept coming back to when this journey began. I was 12 years old when I first stepped onto Berkeley's campus for the Girls in Engineering program run by the college every summer. It was my first time seeing engineering as something alive, something people did with their hands, minds, and hearts. That summer, I met a robot designed to give hugs and discovered that engineering could be both playful and meaningful. I witnessed a professor ask not how powerful AI could become, but how safely we could build it. I built a prosthetic hand out of 3D printed parts for children who had lost theirs and felt the thrill of watching it flex. And slowly, I began to understand the true spirit of technology. Telling stories with technology, confronting ethical questions that have no perfect answers, and ultimately, an act of deep care for the human experience. That understanding stayed with me. It's what made me realize I didn't just want to study engineering. I wanted to study here. Berkeley engineering was extraordinary, not just because of the prestigious rankings, the Nobel laureates, or the groundbreaking research. It was because of the people who approach engineering with joy, thoughtfulness, and generosity. But let's be honest, the Berkeley engineering experience isn't exactly something you coast through. We've had weeks where everything broke all at once. Hardware, project demos, sleep schedules, labs that ran long, not because they had to, but because we refused to give up on a half-working solution. Midterms that hit harder than expected, even when we thought we were prepared. But ask anyone what they remember most, and it most likely, hopefully, won't be a grade. It'll be the teaching assistant who stayed past office hours to help you understand a concept, the 2 a.m. breakthroughs with your project partner, perhaps the study groups that morphed into our support systems and closest friends. Because underneath all this rigor, this was always a collaborative craft, one built on debug sessions that turned into live conversations and moments when someone else's perspective transformed an impossible problem into a solvable one. What we created together wasn't always perfect, but it was real and it was ours. We often talk about, that's okay. We often talk about engineering as a way to solve problems. But the longer I've been here, the more I've realized it's also a way to see the world. To be an engineer is to pay attention to what's missing, what's difficult, and what could be just a little bit better. And somewhere in that process, if you stay with it long enough, it becomes something more than just technical. It becomes interpretive, even personal. There's a line from Dead Poets Society that I love. It goes, medicine, law, business, and engineering. These are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, and love, these are what we stay alive for. But here in this college, with all of you, I've come to believe that engineering is not separate from those things. That when it's done well, engineering isn't just about making things work. It's about making things matter for the communities and the future we hope to shape. In fact, there's a kind of poetry in designing with constraint and still finding room for elegance. There's beauty in solving the right problem, not just the obvious one. And there's love in the version of the world you imagine when you choose to build at all. Because being a Berkeley engineer isn't about having all the answers or building the most impressive technology. It's about asking better questions, seeing potential where others may see problems, and having the courage to build something that might fail but matters deeply. It's embracing the responsibility that comes with creating technology that touches lives. It's recognizing that our values, hopes, and humanity become embedded in our work, making engineering one of the most personal acts of creation. As we leave this campus, I hope we carry forward not just our technical knowledge, but this deeper wisdom that our greatest impact won't come from what we build, but why and how we build it. That those late nights studying weren't just about passing classes, but about becoming the type of people who refuse to accept that something can't be better. That when we look at something we've built, we see not just the engineered solution, but the reflection of our own curiosity, persistence, and care. And that wherever we go next, whether to startups or grad school, industry or research, we bring with us this Berkeley engineering truth. That technology without humanity is just machinery, but technology with purpose changes lives. That's the kind of engineering I want to keep doing. And I hope that some part of you does too. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are and always will be Berkeley engineers. Go Bears!
Thank you so much, Trishala, for those inspirational words, and we wish you all the best, continued success in all your endeavors. I'm now honored to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Clifford Chan, General Manager of the East Bay Municipal Utility District, or East Bay MUD, affectionately. We are proud to call him an alum of UC Berkeley, where he earned his bachelor's and master's degrees in civil engineering and specializing in geotechnical engineering. Clifford would go on to make his career in water, joining East Bay MUD as a senior civil engineer about 10 years after graduating. He rose up through the ranks in various leadership positions before he was named East Bay MUD's general manager in 2020, the first Asian American to hold that leadership position. At East Bay MUD, Clifford oversees the delivery of drinking water to 1.4 million residents and businesses in Alameda and Contra Costa counties, including those of us at UC Berkeley. With vulnerable communities in mind, he implemented first-of-its-kind financial arrangements that prevent service termination when people fall behind in their payments. One of the clearest examples of Clifford's forward-thinking stewardship of our water infrastructure is the partnership he formed with Professor Kenichi Soga here and Berkeley Engineering in establishing the Center for Smart Infrastructure. This center, which was launched in 2021, invests in research and innovation to address new challenges of our time, such as climate change, aging infrastructure, droughts, fires, and affordability, which require the development and adoption of new and innovative tools. Aware of the dangers that climate change poses on our state's water supply, Clifford also established one of the most aggressive greenhouse gas reduction goals in the industry. His deep knowledge and inspirational leadership bring industry, academia, and utilities together to generate creative solutions. He is now widely acknowledged as a national leader in implementing innovative programs within water utilities. For his exemplary leadership and contributions to the community, Clifford was inducted into the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering's Academy of Distinguished Alumni in 2024. Please help me welcome our 2025 Baccalaureate keynote speaker, Clifford Chan.
Thank you, Dean Liu, for those very kind words. Maybe embellished just a little bit. Distinguished faculty, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations, you did it. It's an honor to be your speaker today. The last time I was in the Greek theater was 33 years ago. It's hard to say 33 years because I remember when being 30 felt old. But it was 33 years ago that I was sitting where you are. I was actually, before I got here, if you're in the back row in that corner in seat number 14, that's where I was. I don't remember much from my graduation. I do remember feeling excited, but also a bit nervous about my future. And also just wondering, what does it mean to be a practicing engineer? Now, to help me with my speech today, and despite my better judgment, I asked my sons what they would want to hear from me if they were in the audience. To my surprise, they didn't say, "No one wants to hear from you, Dad." Which, for all you parents out there, you know what I mean. I consider that a success. Instead, they said, "Talk about your background, your career journey," what they called the climb before the view. So I want to share with you 5 lessons that helped shape my journey, and I hope you take away at least one on yours. So first, a bit about my background. I'm a 6th-generation Californian. My family were fishermen in Pacific Grove in the 1850s. Now, if you're familiar with Monterey, imagine you're facing the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Look to your left, you'll see the Hopkins Marine Station, which is run by a small university in the South Bay. You may know that university as the university that hasn't touched the axe in the last 4 years. For nearly 60 years, there was a thriving Chinatown and fishing village at that location, home to many families like mine. Then in 1906, the town burned down. In fact, many Chinatowns burned down in the late 1800s and early 1900s. And laws like the Chinese Exclusion Act were passed to push my family out of this country and keep other Chinese from entering the country. But with the support of family, friends, and the community, we survived, and we are part of the fabric of the country today. Now, even as a 6th-generation Chinese American, growing up, I faced many Asian stereotypes. So what were some of those stereotypes? We're shy, we're good at science and math, we're not creative, we're unemotional, and we're certainly not leaders. In many ways, I unknowingly perpetuated those stereotypes. I was shy. I was good at science and math. In high school, I was in the chess club, the science club. You probably can relate to this. The math club. For God's sake, I became an engineer. After graduating from Cal, I became a consultant. I loved the work. I loved the people I work with. I enjoyed the travel. But my wife didn't, because I was rarely home. So she gave me an ultimatum. It was either work or it was family. For me, that was an easy choice. I chose family. And then she told me to apply to East Bay Mud. I actually joined East Bay Mud as an entry-level junior engineer, not a senior engineer. Now, at the time, I didn't think about leading the organization as a general manager. I didn't see people who looked like me in those roles at East Bay Mud or elsewhere for that matter. So I didn't think it was possible. But then again, it wasn't a goal of mine either. But I had people who believed in me, who trusted me, and I was also given opportunities, which I took. And I slowly worked my way up the organization and eventually was running the largest department at East Bay Mud. And it was then that I started thinking, maybe I do want to be the general manager so I could help shape the direction of the organization. Now, the previous general manager retired earlier than I expected. I didn't think I was ready, but I applied. I was surprised when I got the job. The first person I called was my wife. She congratulated me and then said, "Just remember, you're not the general manager of the house." She's out there in the audience, too. Thank you. The first point I want to make is that people rarely succeed on their own. So be open to the support of others. Yes, hard work matters. Luck matters. But I'm here because others supported me. You didn't get here on your own. Your friends, instructors, TAs, and most importantly, your family, they all helped you along the way. The same will be true in your career. You'll need others, and others will need you. The second point I want to make is to do things that make you uncomfortable. Growth comes from stretching just beyond your comfort zone. I've had many different jobs in my career, and I've never felt ready for any of them. What I learned is that it's okay to say yes before you're ready, because if you wait until you feel 100% ready, you're going to miss opportunities. And some of those opportunities will be unexpected, and some of those unexpected opportunities will take you in a direction that you didn't plan on. My next point is about trust and integrity. As engineers, we want to build things. And growing up, I wanted to build buildings and bridges. I was drawn to the built world. At Cal, I was surrounded by so many incredible people doing meaningful work and making a difference. And I realized then that I also wanted to make a difference. I knew I couldn't change the world, but I could try to change the world around me. So I volunteered for the Sierra Club and joined a group of Cal students who tutored low-income students in Oakland, Chinatown. That was also where I met my wife. She wasn't an engineer, she was an econ major. Because of her, I had a reason to go to Dwinell Hall. And she also helped me realize that not everyone thinks like an engineer, which is a good thing. Now, I've mentioned East Bay Mud just a few times, and you heard from Dean Liu, but I haven't talked about who East Bay Mud is. We're the water and wastewater provider in the East Bay, serving nearly 1.5 million people in 35 cities and communities. At our core, our mission is to protect public health and the environment. There are few certainties in life, but I am certain that all of you have used our product. Whether the coffee you had in the morning, the shower you took before you got here, or the water you're drinking now. As engineers, we build the infrastructure that keeps the community together and functioning. But a lot of that infrastructure is invisible. Consider the water system. Beneath nearly every street, there is a pipe in the ground. If you strung all that pipe end to end, you can go from Berkeley to Chicago and back again. And tucked away in the hills behind you are hundreds of facilities that treat, pump, and store the water you rely on every day. Now, we're fortunate because there's clean water here, but for 2 billion people, 25% of the world's population, that's not the case. Even in California, the 4th largest economy in the world, 700,000 people don't have access to clean, safe water. It's only when it's not there that you realize that clean water doesn't magically appear out of your faucet. Now, I've made a career in water. It's where I found purpose and the ability to make a difference. But for some of you, the invisible infrastructure you're going to work on is the technology that makes computers and smartphones work, or the machines that run industry or the newest AI tools, or powers the community with new clean energy technologies. As engineers, we create the foundations that communities rely on, often without people ever realizing it. People don't wonder how skyscrapers stand, or how planes stay aloft, or how their data travels around the world in milliseconds. They simply trust it will work. Which takes me to my third point. Engineering is at its core a profession of trust. Protect that trust and your integrity as if it's your most valuable asset, because it is, not only for you as an engineer, but for you as a person. The last thing I want to talk about is failure. A lot of people will tell you that it's okay to fail, and they're right, sort of. Steph Curry misses more than half his shots, and yet he's considered one of the greatest shooters of all time and a future Hall of Famer. But if half the structures you design fail, I am certain you will not end up in the Engineering Hall of Fame. However, failure is an important part of being an engineer. It's not only okay to fail, it's necessary to fail, at least during the initial design or testing phase. Find ways to break your design, fail in multiple ways, or even better, learn from other people's failures. Which takes me to my fourth point. You're going to build things that people depend on. It's good to fail, but when it counts, when the public is watching, when safety is on the line, make sure it works. And finally, my last point. Take your work seriously, but don't take yourself too seriously. What I mean by this is to give everything you do your best effort, because we need your talents, your dedication, and your ideas. But at the same time, don't let your ego or pride get in the way. Stay humble and approachable and open to growth. By embracing this balance, you'll find that your achievements will feel more meaningful, your failures less overwhelming, and your relationships richer. And in the end, it's the person you are, not the title you hold, not your salary, not the accolades that you receive. It's about impact. It's about solving real problems, improving lives, and leaving things better than you found them. 100 years ago, the East Bay was literally running out of water. The private water companies that came before East Bay Mud were failing the communities. East Bay Mud was formed to fix those failures. We had visionary leaders who took bold chances and built the infrastructure that our communities needed. Today, our challenges are different, and they're too big for any one of us to solve on our own. The only way we're going to solve today's problems is by working together, by collaborating, and by innovating. We need you to be the next generation of leaders who take those chances and build the infrastructure and technology the future needs. So, what is the climb before the view? Well, earlier this year, I was in Yosemite, and I wanted to climb to the top of Nevada Falls from the John Muir Trail. I knew my destination, but I didn't know how long it would take to get there. When I started, I was excited. But 2 hours later, I was wondering when I'd get to the top. And as I'm walking up, I see these hikers coming down, and I ask them, how much longer to the top? And they say, about 15 minutes. So I walk another 15 minutes, and I'm still not to the top. Eventually, I get to the trailhead for Nevada Falls, but it's closed. I was disappointed. I wanted to go higher. But then I turned around and realized that right behind me was a spectacular view of Vernal Falls. And at that moment, I completely forgot that the trail to Nevada Falls was closed. I started heading back down, and I see these hikers struggling to the top, and they asked me, how much longer to the top? And I told them, about 15 minutes. But don't forget to turn around and enjoy the views. And so today is about you, about the future you're about to shape. You've reached another peak in your life, but honestly, it's just the beginning. This is your climb. The world needs your vision, your innovation, and your courage. It won't be easy, but Cal has given you the tools, the knowledge, the curiosity, and has helped shape your values. And now you have the opportunity to help solve today's challenges. And years from now, I hope each of you will stand somewhere, look back, and say, I made it. Not because you reached the top, but because you made a difference. And along the way, I also hope that you take the time to enjoy the views. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go Bears, and go out there and make your difference.
Thank you so much, Clifford, for sharing with us your stories and your career journey and your words of wisdom. And we are so proud of you as a leader who has had tremendous impact on millions of lives. I now would like to recognize some remarkable members of the class of 2025. With us today are recipients of this year's Departmental Citation, an award that recognizes students who have attained the highest level of achievement in their major. Please stand as I introduce you and remain standing for a collective round of applause. First, Arvind Swaminathan from Bioengineering. Cal Holman from Civil and Environmental Engineering. Joshua Yu, Electrical Engineering and Computer Sciences. Ethan Dunsworth, Engineering Science. Emna Salemi, Industrial Engineering and Operations Research. Yunzheng Wei, Analytics. William Dai, Material Science and Engineering. Sage Holter, Mechanical Engineering. And Anna Dawes from Nuclear Engineering. Congratulations. Well done. I think that's it. Please have a seat.
Commencement is a proud day for graduates and their families, and it's also a proud moment for the University of California. The degrees conferred today are a testament to our students' high achievement and the fulfillment of the university's primary task, which is to advance knowledge. Today's ceremony recognizes the class of 2025 baccalaureate graduates. However, before we confer the degrees, I'd like to invite the candidates to express their appreciation to the family and friends who have supported them in their journey. Their emotional and financial support helped make your education possible. To thank your loved ones, please stand up now and give the loudest cheer to all of your families and friends here celebrating you today. All right, please be seated. We know what a special day this is and that many of you will be taking photographs, but please keep the aisles clear in consideration for those seated. It is now time to grant our bachelor's degrees and recognize our candidates by name. Vice Provost of Undergraduate Education, Oliver O'Reilly, will confer the baccalaureate degree.
Good morning, Golden Bears. Can the candidates for the Bachelors of Arts and the Bachelors of Science degrees please rise if you are able? I ask you to now take one quick minute to check that the tassel on your cap is on the right-hand side, opposite to mine. In my authority as the Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education at the University of California, Berkeley, and by the authority of the President and the Regents of the University of California, I grant you the degrees of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science. I now invite everyone to remove the tassel on your cap from the right side to the left. This venerable tradition signifies your new status as a college graduate from the best university on the planet. My heartfelt congratulations to you and your families and loved ones. You are now alumni of Cal Berkeley, and I wish you every continued success on your journey. Go. Thank you.
Candidates will be presented to Dean Sujay King Liu by their respective department chairs. First, we begin with the candidates from our Department of Bioengineering.
Dean Liu, presenting the brilliant, innovative, driven, compassionate, and adaptable Bachelor of Science degree candidates from the Department of Bioengineering.
Jonathan Liu.
Arjun Shiv Kumar. Rohan Rutten. Neil Trivedi.
Nessia Dumble. Pamela Herrera Rodriguez.
Pooja Mehta. Jana Rose Raimundo.
Zamira Rebecca Cortez.
Annika McEnroe.
Vincent Lurcha Renyong.
Shreya Singh.
Daniel Chu.
Nathan Wang. Isabel Pummel. William Roses Liu. Sophie Nazarian.
Jessica Lynn. Luz Celine Arias.
Monica Mendoza. Allison Lucia Moreno Rivas.
Abigail Xia Falk. Eleni Christine Bauman. Shaina Bali. Mackenzie Corman. Panerai Primrose Gatenil. Lillian Liu. Celine Teresa Flor.
Daniel Torak. Mia Vesselkamper.
Sanjana Guram.
Sujay Samir Sheth. Shashwat Mehta. Arvind Swaminathan. Janish Shah.
Ella de Guzman.
Jasper Wynn. Naim Piers. Anna Katrina Papasin Pingol.
Roma Shriter Ankolekar. Danielle May Avellino. Eliza Zita Coletto. Anaí Barroso. Joshua Oluwatobiloba Adenugba.
Alexander Joshua Briones Reyes.
Alexis Abigail Aroma Alburo. Tyrell Duya.
Chrislyn Lean Vu.
Gabriel Inake.
Van Trin.
Allison Lee.
Suhina Sharma. Emily Mang. Haley Madeline Mosier. Michael Osana Tabora. Aiden Solano Ignacio. Hanin Su. Bernardo Morano. Tus Majidi. Safa Aisha Moulin. Stacy Widiono.
Anya Grant. Jaden Cordova.
Ileana Xavier Matos. Dominic Orion Hines Ramirez. Rama Nagireddy. Anderson Teo.
Audrey Kafer.
Sherilyn Yu. Wani Zhu.
Ian Clark.
Julia Christine Slane. Victoria Robinson.
Ryan Edward Johnson.
Garrett Yo. Raj Saravanan.
Yoga Canaboina.
Natalie Elise Pacheco Lopez. Stacy Yu. Priyanka Ray.
Jasmine Escobedo Vargas. Priscilla Gonzalez Vallejo.
Sofia Yepes.
Carla Gutierrez Cebrero. Clarissa Jacobo Hernandez. Stephanie Gomberg Kachia. Elizabeth Gonzalez. Maya Janot.
Julia Mortila Notz. Shu Ching Zhao.
Jasmine Stephanie Amaya. Brandon Andrade. Melissa Kyung-Moon Kim.
Pu Puent Thue.
Jimmy Lai. Mario Camacho.
Sabrina Wu.
Vaidehi Dandekar. Yumn Mustafa Hamed.
Maria Isabella Solorzano.
Bree Camille.
Katie C.
Vienna Huang.
Anya Raju. Lucille Zhu.
Vivian Chung. Allison Pauline Hartley. Raffle David Condor.
Guru Rajesh.
Xing Gao.
Dean Liu, I couldn't be more proud to present to you the Bachelor of Science degree candidates from the world's best Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Maisha Mamsa.
Simran Bajaj. Anahita Banerjee.
Benjamin Parker Salem. Kyle Wong. Miguel and Jill Rodriguez.
Rachel Montserrat Castro Garcia.
Melissa Munoz.
Brianna Marie Barrett. Brenda Ruby Aguilar. Diana Sofia Blanco.
Paola Villanueva Chocoy. Everardo Ramon Solis Correa.
Emanuel Alejandro Arevalo Porras. Arcelia Cristal Leva. Felipe Adrian Delgado.
Carlos Quesada.
Mohamed Gayalani.
Dexter Young.
Jair Diaz.
Julian Tovar.
Tim Han. Kang Ho.
Yen Win. Aaron Eng. Alexandre Santiago Vasquez. Matthew Shea. Jugveer Singh.
Gary Anderson. Itzel Gonzalez Cepeda.
Juliana Maria Voto Bernales.
Mario Fontes. Jenna Cheng. Shauna Bari. Kathy Lowe.
Fona Yu Ching O. Amelie No.
Alexander Iseo Lang.
Sophia Parsons.
Diego Gonzalez Ceja.
Jacob Rivera Soto.
Patrick Hannafin. Nicholas Andreassian.
Sinan Makdisi.
John Francesc Davis. Mohammed Anwar Fakir Zada. Ani Basilio Oliveira. Maya G.
Miranda Major.
Cal Holman. Donesh Davami.
Jesse Playtez.
Casildo Guevara Ramirez.
Kiara Sandoval. Charlene Marcos.
Isabel Goebel.
Elisa Woodham.
Gwen Demerly.
Emily Wu. Michael Samaha.
Ryan Huey. Hejin Hong.
Abigail Victoria Malakan. Niall Nasser. Filipos Mikhail. Amanda Ng.
Kate Kim.
Joseph Alec Trujillo.
Carrie Shinyu Lin. Jason Lee.
Anahi Madrigal.
Azaneth Hauragi. Brian Garcia. Wendy Magali Arellano Leon.
Melissa Sumera Vu.
Naomi Harmela Adisalem Tasfaye Noah Abebe Desalegn.
All right, Dean Liu, it is our honor to present the brilliant candidates for the Bachelor of Science in the top-ranked, #1 for startups, amazing courses, and fantastic research, Electrical Engineering and Computer Sciences Department.
Enzo Blue Lucido.
Gabrielle Taboada. Robert Nochez. Juan Carlos Martinez Lopez. Edward Dong Trong. Isak Trustison.
Ishan Darji. Patrick Lee.
Abhinav Vedati.
Matthew Loa.
Jessica Young. Alyssa Umino. Christine Zhang.
Rebecca Dang.
Yugam Surana.
Lydia Ignatova.
Vikas Umadaseti. Oliver Ye.
Ayushi Batwara. Tushar Goyal.
Rohan Taneja.
Trisha Ashish.
Sanjana Yadula.
Trishala Jain.
Alexandra Reyes. Aditya Arun Rao.
Hei Yong Chung.
Ibrahim Shukri.
Elias Ahmed.
Sandeep Maharaj. Tenzin Norful. April Zong.
Allison Hong. Havi T. Lei. Jolene Huey.
Jyotirani.
Kevin Gillespie. Jackson Gold.
Aditya Mavalankar. Joshua Yu. Noah Sedlick. Phil Yuen Tai Shia.
Ruben Koshi Thomas.
Adit Shah.
Savid Pot. Ashmita Kumar. Keegan Chern.
Isenjit Wadana.
Ricardo Blanco Krumhansel. Albert Guo.
Kai Hao Wen.
Aaron Howe. Madeline Kim. Ryan G.
Tanishk Vijay Wagia.
Dylan Chum.
Aryan Vichare. Lilang Wang. Darwin Jong.
Ryan Catone. Muhammediyar Kudakulov. Ethan Gao.
Kenny Wang. Owen Daniel Thompson. Michelle Wu.
Jessica Fan.
Mihai Tudor. Marco Washington Monfilio.
Wael Hijazi. Xing Gao.
KDC.
Raffle David Condor.
Guru Rajesh. Luca Poulos.
Abhishek Krishnan.
Leo Nagel. Nikhil Christopher O'Grain. Andrew Mussel. Michael McCullough. Matthew Song.
Vedang Joshi. Jasmine Engel. Felicity Akhtan. Ashley Cow.
Matthew Solista Jawadi. Katrina Sharonin.
John Cole Lomax.
Bill Chunyuan Zheng.
Brian Xiao. Christian Tilahun Bernard. Ananth Goyal. Kevin Gomes. Ayan Ahmed.
Remy Thomas.
Kian Alaga.
Brandon Stinson. Siobhan Patel.
Skylar Chan. Joseph Barry.
Ronit Nagarapu.
Aditya Ariyar. Rishi Joshi. Rohil Kare. Kartik Agarwal.
Erin Sarlam.
George Ingebretson.
Tara Pandey. John Wynn.
Eric Ibanez. Kamoni Fletcher.
Christopher Torres.
Sadika Akula.
Basti Orbach.
Karis Kim. Martin Laksamana. Alexander D.
Annika Modi. Jonathan Pay.
Naya Johnson.
Alan Wang. Preston Alexander McCrary.
Marcos Hernandez.
Preston Alexander McCrary. Diana Poplasenel. Dina Mercier. Ivan Pedroza Machuca. Satwik Putnight.
Eugene Patrick Chow. Eric Liu. Annika Amelia Rose Hauser. Sashida Bisht. Arush Aitha.
Jackson Hsu.
Gurveer Kuner.
Suhani Singko. Ritika Murugesh.
Rohit Kumar Kupireddy. Vishal Bansal. Satvika Gopalasetti. Hima Kolavenu.
Max Fogel. Anya Raju. Lucille Zhu. Smit Malde. Vishnu Murali. Amal Ashok Malde. Anthony Jose Rubio. Marin Narenberg. Kanav Mittal.
Eric Kizior. Dylan Gaston Hamoy.
Sarawich Smitsumboon.
Veronica Chung.
Eric Ma. Jinwei Wong. Thomas Yo.
Jalmar Levander. Ryan Ardalan.
Jonathan Saleh. Jordi Teja. Edwin V. Alpando. Atahan Ozdemish. Alp Eren Özdarendeli.
Karam Dillman. Lutfi Eran Ardoan. Pranav Harikrishnan. Amol Budiraja.
Harris Ty. Brian Librado Velasco Apodaca. Ali Patel. Samsul Sheikh. Jasmine Tang. Jacob Morans.
Samantha Flores Euyoki. Sebastian Estrada. Juliana Boutros. America Castaneda. Priscila Rocio Figueroa.
Brendan Wong.
Akash Boba. Sebastian Gutierrez Sheen. Jaewon Her.
Amanda Joan Siasang. Wesley Zhuang. Chili Young.
Catherine Jin. Cameron Dang. Juliana Boutros.
Harry Yuan. Ryan Nirwono.
Varun Bharadwaj.
Adrian Wei. Artem Shumay.
Tanish Baranwal.
Anjo Pagdananyan.
Christopher Tawachai Gaukut.
Nitid Viravit. Jennifer Yin.
Philip Chan. Jaewon Lee. Sungwoon Ha.
Michael Zheng. Manuel de Jesus Llamas Munoz. Jonah Matthew Tharakin.
Ezra Apple. Ethan Jack Xianyi Herrera. Eric Juni Huang.
Miles Nash.
Evan Walter Chang.
Naman Satish. Dinesh Thirumavalavan.
Cameron Baines.
Halea Schultz.
Jack Andrew Kumashiro.
Isaac Salvador Ruiz.
Hike DC. Leon Kornfeld.
Grayson Noggle.
Magnath Day.
Adriel Vijuan.
Lucas Andre Biffy. Samvid Agarwal. Susmit Agarwal.
Isaiah O. Alan Jong. Derek Shu. Ankit Roy.
Priya Agarwal. Sean Lim. David Lee. Justin Hong.
Arav Misra.
Nathaniel Reinhardt Iskander.
William Few Nguyen. Wilson Morton. Landon Wu. Tyler Shimizu. Aniket Prasad.
Olsen Chan. Vincent Chan.
John Wang.
Jonah Han. Natalie Chi. Saloni Kule.
Abraham Syed. Ashley Martinez Cisneros.
Haley Garcia.
Naomi McConan Jonas.
Buchul Kim. Eric Lee. Hang Zhang Lee.
Jack Llewellyn Worland.
Vinay Agrawal. Daniel Min Chang.
Chun Yan Wu. Ray Wan.
Po Kai Chu.
Dui Ung. Sean Shea. James Nee. Ernesto Rojas.
Sonia Chacon. Juan Carlos Alpizar. Allegra Bark. Salvador Orna. Mary Bukuchava. Heather Ding. Ayushi Jain. Brent Friedman.
Ravi Riley.
Richard Chow. Jack Hughes.
Rohan Viswanathan.
Myron Chan. Michael Lutz.
Ryusuke Suahiro. Ni Pham.
Andrea Guadalupe Alfaro.
Eric Min Young Park.
Zaid Ali.
Kai Mol. Ali Nakvi.
Brian Leong.
Cun Jai. Rahadyan Rizki Utomo.
Evan Ellis.
Max Che. Jose Ochoa. Harjit Multani. Tommy Mitchin.
Tomas Gonzalez.
Rami Ratwal Murad. Japinder Singh Narula.
Nolan Lautret.
Saham Roy.
Bhuvan Balur.
Donaldo Xavier Wilson. Justin Williams. Jiayang Wang. Vasilisa Sergeyevna Ponomarenko. Kwong Win.
Kush Goswami.
Matthew Ibarra.
Rain Lee. Manan Dahanuka. Charlie Cheng. Brian Fu.
Veena Umadaseti.
Aditya Biswal.
Vade Mistry. Hriday Sheth.
Abhinav Komula.
Menahil Shashmin Sayeda. Zain Mustafa.
Maida Iyer. Darren Ho. Tong Chen.
Stacy Tong. Antonia Quiroga Cortez.
Francesco Crivelli. Matias Baraza.
Krishna Kanangi Rao.
Edward Lee. Tien Lei. Jay Camel. Chong Ding.
Jackson Wei.
Nick Beckman. Junha Kim.
Carlos Rodriguez Raya. David Shalit. Cecilia Rosales.
Caleb Kim. Anish Krishna Dhanashekhar.
Samir Nair.
Jay Camel. Hayden Laurie.
Tobin Main. Dylan Wynn.
Peter Nguyen Lei.
Tyler Osby.
Alexander Scott Becker. Marvin Lin. Aishik Bhattacharya. Virian Bhatia. Ayush Gupta.
Ryan Tabrizi. Nikon Isaac Sadat.
Tyler Lafayette.
Yuri Orlovsky. Tyler Wigand. Kesava Vishwanatha.
Sanjay Chintapalli. Nikhil Jain.
Daniel No.
KF Gilani.
Rayan Rizwan. Ali Naqvi. Sajal Ravish.
Jash Jobalia. Sri Charan Gudanti.
Eric Narvaez.
Ira Jaffari. Sierra Kim. Sami Hassan. Gabriel Dominic Gomes.
Amaya Fadness. David Vu.
William Bui.
Ernest Fio. Anish Prasanna Shanbag.
Aditya Agrawal. James Garby.
Christopher Joseph Sepka.
Matthew Dharmawan.
Lorena Alejandra Reynoso. Oliver Nee.
Anna Dimchenko. Shai Dickman. Lucas Erickson. Logan Chan.
Makoto Okamoto. Sean Tran.
Alexander Huizar.
Rishi Nath.
Luke Harris. Alexei Yonov. Ethan Aoyang. Mateus Ikezaki. Hovin Liu.
Adrian Yumul. Mark Uzon.
Julia Dashsevig. Elisa Kim.
Priya Venugopal. Amy Yuna Song.
Ashwin Chirumamilla. Agam Gupta. Arnav Deshpande.
Nithik Reddy Yakolu. Anirudh Pai. Raghav Poonam.
Rojan Kashani. Bea Cabrera.
Martin Tran. Aditya Madaraju. Mahit Senekela. Erin Sarlam.
Kartik Agarwal.
Good morning, folks. Berkeley has a tradition for being non-traditional. The greatest advances happen at the boundary of disciplines. Dean Liu, I'm delighted to present tomorrow's innovators, open-minded thinkers, and inspirational leaders, the Bachelor's of Science degree candidates from the Department of Engineering Science, which includes energy engineering, engineering mathematics and statistics, engineering physics, and environmental engineering sciences.
Susan Xiong. Ayami Tateno.
Richard Bonnardell.
Danny Gerardo Tsul-Balux.
Adrian Omid Badaksh.
Nicole Parker. Shirvi Shah. Auden Young. Nikhil Oza Masareng. Johan Vonk. Arissa Zaraya Muhammad. Tsitlali Valeria Troncoso.
Leila Fayyad.
Joseph Benjamin A. Sylvie.
Diego Covert Cuevas. Anirudh Kemani. Pranesh Kumar. Jasraj Singh Dillon. Ethan Dunsworth.
Junsu Yi.
Jacob Gunderson. Beatrice Letterman. Ricardo Conte.
Annika Sko.
Frederick Breuer. Karina Bachmann. Yun Jun Ling.
Nathan Luis Saldana. Jacqueline Sun Tebow.
Melvin Carranza. Hanifa Abacha.
Dean Liu, I am delighted to present to you the change makers of tomorrow, the extraordinary candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in Industrial Engineering and Operations Research and Bachelor's of Arts degree in Analytics.
Brooks O'Brien.
Samantha Castro. Gabriela Felipe Spirandelli. Claire Becker. Sriyanvita Imani.
Tina Kong Win.
Nabiha Ali.
Emma Salemi. Sarah Regina Velasco.
Joey Chow. Matthew Ko.
Kyungbin Kevin Yim. Nisha Torn Nankuptanen.
Rachel Lynn.
Scott Young. Grace Tian.
Rachel Eisner.
Mai Te Tao.
Veda Garg. Manas Chithirala. Trevor Hui. Zainab Dark. Sarah Gyuksal. Enes Baisal. Wayne Dang. Ethan Lamb. Chandani Pari Jain.
Rupali Sarathi. Eunice Yoon. Krish Patel. Manvi Sinval. Preston Reynolds.
Mia Cho.
Kelly Florence Tsai.
Arush Goda.
Davita Verma.
Samantha Lee. Kara Dong.
Yoon Jung Wee.
Andrew Joe Chan.
Arjun Solanki.
Rohan Desai Danderi.
Sophia Zhang. Alan Shi.
Dean Liu, presenting the Bachelor of Science degree candidates in the top-ranked Department of Material Science and Engineering.
Drew Bernhard. Chrissy Gadabeku. Sebastian Evander Littletree Haney.
Molly Mott.
Noah Hemming.
Diego Wong. Junho Park. Justin Wong.
William Dai. Emily Liu.
Audrey Turcott. Yuritza Marisol Neri Huerta.
Hannah Chen.
Isaac Myrovich. Aiden McNabb.
Isha Guru.
Aditya Tripathi. Shafial Zaman. Patrick Mishraki. Amelin Fang. Tran Nguyen. Mungshu Zhang. Sania Shrothria.
Dean Liu, I am honored to present the pride of Hesse and Echeverry Halls, the Department of Mechanical Engineering.
Mireya Navarro. Jocelyn Savannah Peraza. Pedro Monteleone.
Sage Holter.
Charles Sagun. Sophia Mirza. Joseph Rosales.
Dalila Barba. Tao An Chung. Franklin Ho. Harrison Lee.
Kimia Sitari.
Marina Ju. Joel Yanu An.
Garima Prabhakar. Ashika Nair.
Parth Bihani.
Athavan Senthil Kumar. Jenny Song. Brian Yim.
Marina Ju.
Mireya Navarro.
Arav Goyal.
Garima Prabhakar.
Parth Bihani.
Audrey Young. Joshua Paul.
Aman Khan.
Aaron Shaman. Samuel Mankoff.
Carson Bachi. Joel Yanu An.
Kayla Reed.
Yi Zhang Gan. Zachary Hatch.
Mira Shah.
Pratik Gandhi.
Audrey Young.
Tyler Matthew Cruz.
Orion V.
Greg Robert Arnott. Abraham Galicia.
Dylan O'Dwyer. Alan Ulloa.
Simon Alexis Gonzalez Brambila. David Urteaga. Sanjur Apatov.
Tom Tran. Mei Li Tan. Kyle Woody.
Michelle Chow. Jennifer C. Lee. Jensen Sue Heen Ho. Aaron Bosher. Vincent Soup. Jonathan Lau.
Kenny Song. Caitlin Regan. Gabriella Ray Mercado.
Ria Simran Jain.
Lane Theodora Worley.
Adrian Hernandez. Reagan Bowerbank. Malia Gandayo. Ming Chin. Toshko Andreev.
Abigail Wood.
John Iden. Mia Galatis. Elizabeth Fabiola Gomez Vega.
Marissa Shoji. Saham Roy.
Kaylee Cheng. Shivreet Cherry Kaur Dillon. Rebecca Costa. Allison Chanel Betancourt. Dawood Junaid. Feynman Barney. Akshat Kumar. Ali Ahmed.
Siddhant Vasudevan. Christopher Neal.
Dylan Jemtegard. Jackson Hamilton.
Mauricio Vergara.
Blaze Harris. Matthew Amaro. Ji-Won Kim. Eduardo Barajas. Dylan Anacleto Black.
Saket Somayajula.
Daniel Gabriel Dapula. David Bui.
Angelica Pena.
Natalia Fabiana de la Torre.
Evelyn Moriso. Anissa Torres.
Elahe Ahawan.
Laura Jane Wong.
Daniela Guerra Mira. Sarah Krogh.
Serena Kaur Sandhu.
Ashley Johnson.
Navjot Singh.
Smeet Jatin Bhagat. Pratik Jitendra. Lin Shen He.
Ashray Manchanda.
Sohan Jayan.
Vic Benoit May.
Nolan Herbert. Emir Kuruz, Benoit Avrand,
Raphael Petrosian,
Huan Bin Chen,
Keenan Serber, Elizabeth Margaret Moore,
Bryson Lee, Samuel Lee, Stephen E. Riva Dawn Loquinario,
Meghna Sharma,
Ishan Dogra, Anant Ayer, Yuen Alyssa Lei, V. Luong, Ian Bolano, Victor Seha, G. Troy, Javid Hamidov, James Reed Goteski, Jaewon Huang,
Griffin Zajac,
Jeremy Huang, Elliot Hong,
Ian Zhang, Andrew Enza Zhu,
Kevin Lam,
Maylene Vong,
Joanne Lee, Caitlin Lee, Ryan Chang, Brian Liu, Brian Liu,
David Giovanni Marquez Cerrone, Abiel Reyes, Andrew Fung, Isai Valdez Blas, Aram Valdez Blas, Connor Maylander,
Daniel Barron,
Raghu Nandan Sai, Angel Ramirez, Maida Joe, Jackson Zillis,
David Antonio Herrera, Linda Krellner, Upasana Dilip,
Andrew Ong, Ali Oruji,
Rocklin Duong,
Connor Van Bibber, Adrian Rivera, Tyler Vo,
Cameron Furwada,
Tom Giles Springer,
Eduardo Godinez Diaz,
Luke Millam,
Trent Franson, Philippa Youngren,
Melissa Mendieta Hernandez,
Tatiana El Khoury,
Omar Pablo,
Stephanie Akakabota, Kayla Hong Lee,
Kamran Soltani,
Rashini Dialwis,
Xochitl Ortega, Rosalind Martinez,
Shadi Hassani, Andrea Limon,
Makai Roberts,
Christopher Liang,
Justin Wang,
Alex Lei Gao,
Orlando Munoz, Danielle Ruiz, Jesus Wilkins,
Brea Barber,
Derek Yu.
Simon Liu. Alan Chen.
Taiyu Zhang.
Tatsuyoshi Kurumiya. Kyle Ito.
Ethan Colin Platt.
Jacob Ryan Lopez. Hugh Kim. Saeed Ayubov. Chase LaForge Chakwa. Kyle Blansett. Rushil Ganguly. Don Rahul Sandeep Karyawasam. Santiago Hopkins. Emily Chen.
Migdalia Sanchez. Danielle Estrella Morales. Ty Schultz. Jonathan Rendon. Brahim Alvieri Torres Enciso.
We are at the last but most energetic major in the college. These students have been waiting patiently, so make sure they feel all your love. Dean Liu, it's my honor to present the Bachelor of Science degree candidate in the Department of Nuclear Engineering.
Andrew Politz. Giovanni Wong.
Dana Majed Hajazi.
Gilder Montepecche. Ishita Suresh.
Abraham Hernandez. David Yata. Stephen James Arroyo. Ryan Hill. Eric He.
Carlos Norena.
Alessandro Ingenio.
Ilan Park Bernstein. Esther Pooh.
Rebecca Hebert. Anna Dawes.
All right. Congratulations to our entire class of 2025 bachelor's degree graduates. You are now and forever Berkeley engineers. Graduates of the finest public university in the nation and one of the top engineering schools in the world. Remember these years at Berkeley with fondness and be proud. So, in order to conclude our commencement ceremony, we're going to need the greatest Go Bears the Greek theater has ever heard. On my count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations!